Hello customers, and welcome to today's video. My name's Jesse, I'm a Perth marriage celebrant and MC. Today I'm down here at Carr Place along Leach Highway in Mellville, taking you through some car walkthrough videos. Behind me, a 2017 Ford Everest. Let's get stuck into it. We're going to start our tour off with a front-on view whilst I list off the car's key features. Here we go. 9 airbags, power windows, a 10-speaker stereo sound system, Bluetooth connectivity, the See Me Home feature, with your headlights, roof racks, and fingers crossed I'm going to be able to cover the remaining features inside the short amount of time that we have. And we're going to start off by talking about the presentation. And I've got to give the detailing and the cleaning team here at this yard two big thumbs up. They do an absolutely wonderful job. If you do notice any specks or bits and bobs about the place, don't worry, because the cleaning team are going to have this looking so fine upon purchase. You'll think it was a 2021 vehicle. Next up, we're going to talk about some features, okay? And really, the features from the front perspective are quite self-explanatory. You can see your hooded scoop on your front bonnet. You can see your shield along here. Any debris flicking up from the road, guys, this is just going to ping straight off this plastic cover here and protect your hood, okay? Lovely chrome Ford badge. Finance we'll talk about a little bit later. Now, moving on to your headlights, I did mention this a part of your key features. It has a See Me Home feature. And if you don't know what that is, your headlights essentially are going to stay on when you park your car at home, illuminating the pathway to your back door, front door, side door, okay? And then when you press lock on your key fob, then your lights will turn off. It's a little safety and convenient feature that Ford have installed, that a lot of cars have installed on their headlights now. They also have an automatic feature as well, so somehow it just knows the darkness and knows when to turn on. So one less you need to think about when you're driving, okay? That's going to do us for the front, my friends. Let's take you now down the left-hand side of the car. We're going to start off by checking out those 17-inch alloy rims, and they are shiny as all hell. You can clean your teeth, do your bathroom routine, use that as a mirror. They're that shiny. Plenty of lift, plenty of distance here from the wheel to the vehicle, and plenty of tread left on those tyres as well. Let's continue down. Notice the mudguard. Notice our cosmetic vent that they've placed here on the side. Your side mirrors painted to match the colour. Plastic guard along the bottom, protect from any damage, and electronically adjustable as well. As we continue on, we've got a mild application of tint along both windows. We've got the weather shields. Drop your windows down in hot weather, get some oxygen flowing through without sand and debris and whatever else coming in with it. A side step-up plate, plastic, that's going to protect from any damage. And that's going to do us. Noticing the paint job, guys, not an imperfection or blemish upon that whatsoever. Let's zoom in on our back left-hand wheel. Alloy rims as well, my friends, hold up really well in wet weather. They're not going to rust, they're not going to stain, and they weigh a hell of a lot less than steel rims. Your fuel cap on the left-hand side and our wraparound brake lights are going to take us to the rear. From the top to the bottom, and then we'll jump inside, we have a snail eye antenna. I mentioned earlier we have the horizontally running roof racks, a bit of a spoiler feature hanging off here. Brake light up along here, right there. You might not be able to see it, but there's a water jet that's going to spray down, combined with your back windscreen wiper to clean off any dust. The tint has been applied along the back as well, demisting, defog strips. Warranty we'll talk about later. Notice the protection plate here, the protection plate along there, your tow ball, your 4 parking sensors along the back, and your reverse camera right here. Okay, time now to open up this boot and show you the back space. Now, in case you weren't aware, yes, this is a 7-seater vehicle. We've got 1 seat down, another seat up, just for presentational purposes, so you can see that, yes, it is a 7-seater. Okay, your passengers 6 and 7 are going to have access to a drink holder and a light along the roof as well, and their own air conditioning vents too. They've got speakers, one here along the back, a light for your boot purposes. Ready? If I want to drop down seat 6, I simply just pull that lever, make sure the seat belt's not going to get trapped, and then there we go. Now there is the full amount of your boot space, okay? Plenty of it. I lift up the floor and we've got the tools here and it's like an emergency light. Yep, it's an emergency light, so if you've got to pull over in the emergency lane and you just want some more awareness for other drivers, you just set this up along the road and you know, it's just like a light. Anyway, the rest of the toolkit to be able to swap over a spare tyre, and it looks like it's access to some sort of liquid or fuel there, who knows. Check that out another time. Okay, lastly, a 12 volt power supply on the left hand side to equip any accessories, and that's going to do us. Let's close this off and continue our tour down the right hand side. Let's start off by zooming in on our back right hand tyre. ABS brakes installed. Your wheels won't skid in an emergency scenario. Let's take you inside our vehicle. Partial leather, partial cloth finish. Power windows, and then easy lock and unlock. Inside the vehicle, along the floor, we've got rubber floor mats. The seats themselves are made from the couch material. In the centre, you've got an armrest, 2 drink holders, and the centre console, it looks to me to be its own air conditioning unit, which is separate from the front, and a 230 and 12 volt power supply as well. Storage on the back of the driver and passenger seats, and I think that's going to do us for the back. Time now to take you through the front and cover a large handful of features. Same interior, all power windows, window locks, car locks, door locks I should say. Okay, your light control panel to the right hand side and your side mirror adjustments here, all electronic, okay? Moving up to your steering wheel, leather bound, really nice, power steering, menu controls to the top left and right hand side. Down here is your cruise control settings, and to the bottom left is your radio control settings. Volume up, volume down, station across from 92.9 to Nova 937. Okay. From the top, let's take you through the centre. We have a great big sound system speaker here. Bit of storage for your knickknacks. Dropping down is your multimedia screen. This is a touch screen system, okay? So get your maps, hook your phone up into the system, make phone calls, text messages, and access your music streaming services. Dropping down here, you can see a CD player. Your air conditioning, 2 things to point out, is dual zone climate control. So the temperature on the left-hand side can be separate and different to the temperature on the right hand side. And secondly, you've got a max aircon button. So if you're parked in the sun all day and you get to your car and it's an oven, it's just so hot, you just press that button and your car is going to be cooled down in a matter of a couple of minutes. 2 12 volt power supplies. Down there are 2 USB inputs with plenty of space for your phone and your keys. Some traction control things here, low 4-wheel drive, diff lock, and yeah, traction control. 4-wheel drive controls here. Look at this, electronic steering, electronic brakes has already been installed in this vehicle. This is, I don't know how many thousands of dollars worth this costs, and time, but it's going to save you from all of that, having already been installed. And in case you don't know what this is about, if you're towing something, you need electronic brakes, so something like 3 tons, 4 tons, you need that. Anyway, moving on, leather, partial plastic gear stick with all the usual suspects, 2 drink holders, handbrake, a leather center console that doubles as an armrest. Lift this up and you've got plenty of storage in here. Awesome, enough room to fit a handful of beers. Okay, your glove box. Inside mainly is a Ford wallet, and inside the Ford wallet we have the owner's manual, perhaps a towing guide, a couple of other bits and pieces in there, and we also have the service history. Okay, so let's go through. I've doggy-eared one of them. The first service was done in 2017 at 4,800 kilometers. Now let's simply just count the rest. We don't want to go into too much detail. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 services, the last being the 30th of April. So that was only 4 days ago, 2021, by our friends down the road in Myrie. Okay, so we hope that gives you the peace of mind you're looking for, that the car has been looked after. In addition, our car has gone through a 100-point safety inspection checklist as well. Great. Sun visor with a mirror. Up here you've got roof storage next to all of your light controls for the car. Your rear view mirror, and you got 2 smellies in the car as well. Black ice flavour, okay? Wonderful. All right, that's going to do us for the interior. Oh, I will actually remind you of your couch material seats and the airbags installed. There's 2 along the front, 1 in the door. And I think for the back passengers, they're actually in the back of the seat themselves, they're airbags. Cool. Don't forget about the floor. We have the rubber floor mats. Any sand or debris or whatever is not going to get stuck inside carpet because the rubber floor mat's there, so that's just going to vacuum up really conveniently. Okay, popping your hood. Let's close this off. Any imperfections? None. All right, zoom in on your front right-hand tire whilst I prepare your hood. Immediately, we have the 2 pistons on the left and right that hold up and do the lifting of the hood for us, and a soundproofing board that will collect a lot of engine noise in there. So let me step out of your way, people. List off some features of the engine itself. It looks like we've got 80,000 Ks are on the clock. It's a sports auto transmission. 3.2 litre engine you're looking at, and it does take diesel fuel. Okay, let's close this off. And yeah, closed? Cool. All right, and wrap up the video. 3 things to tell you as we close off. Number 1, warranty is available upon all the cars here at the yard. Guys, get the warranty. Give yourself that peace of mind and save yourself any potential headaches that you may encounter, okay? Secondly, if you're going to finance the car, allow me to talk about Eddie. Eddie is a legend. He's our finance guy. He's going to look after you and he'll sort out your finance really quickly. Lastly, if you think this car might be for you, book in a test drive, take it down Leach Highway and back and see how you feel. Thanks so much for watching, my friends. My name's Jesse. Have a great day. We'll hear from you soon.